As we revealed a few weeks ago, this is Google's brand new $99 TV streamer, and it's joined by a brand new Nest Thermostat. Here's everything you need to know about these latest Google launches. So if you want to see our full coverage and hands-on experience with the Google TV streamer and the Nest Thermostat when they're officially available and on sale, subscribe to the channel to be among the first to know, and hit that join button for more content coverage with special member offers, freebies, and more on top of that. Let's chat about the Google TV streamer first, as I personally think this is the most interesting new launch, even ahead of Made by Google. We haven't yet had a true hands-on experience with the device, but we do have some details that we thought were really important to share. So after sticking with the dongle form factor for over 11 years, Google's next streaming device is taking a very different approach. The Google TV streamer is a 4K set-top box that's more expensive than the Chromecast it replaces, but there are some important upgrades and improvements to note. This time around, the dongle shape has gone in favour of that pill-shaped face at an angle that connects to an equally oblong base. The Google TV streamer is available in porcelain, a white model, while the US Google Store is offering an exclusive hazel or dark green model. At this stage, there's no word on whether that colourway will come to more countries, but personally I do hope so, because more colours and more options is always a good thing. On the rear, you'll find a HDMI 2.1 port, there's an Ethernet port and USB-C port, though we do believe that latter one is intended for power. We do wager that you'll be able to use it with USB-C hubs like the Chromecast with Google TV, which only has a solitary USB-C port. The device itself isn't very tall, and it is designed to be tucked away or integrated into your home decor with easy to hide wires. Personally, I'm just going to stick this behind my TV like I do with the Nvidia Shield TV Pro, and it works neatly, it's out of the way, a little bit like a Chromecast, a dongle form factor, but in that bigger actual package. Now let's get into the nitty gritty, because the Google TV streamer is getting big internal upgrades. There's no word from Google yet, but there is a theory that this is powered by the Amlogic S95X5. So while that isn't confirmed officially by Google, they're saying that their new CPU is 22% faster than the CPU in the 2020 model. So if it is the Amlogic S95X5, as we do hope it is, that's a quad-core chip built with the 6nm EUV manufacturing process. On that chip, the Mali G310 GPU provides graphical grunt, and it's clocked at 1 GHz, and the VPU supports AV1, H.265, VP9 and other major codecs, so that chipset is competent from the get-go. When we get time with the device, we'll be checking those specifics, but we are hopeful that this is going to be a big step up over its predecessor. The Google TV streamer also has some other notable internal upgrades, including 4GB of RAM, which is double that of the 2020 model, and 32GB of storage, for a 4 times increase over its predecessor. You can expand that storage if you want via USB like you can on the previous models, so you shouldn't get warnings practically out of the box when installing more than a couple of applications this time. It also should handle multitasking far better with that extra RAM. Like I said right at the top, we haven't yet had a chance to test the hardware, but I'm confident that things like slowdowns and lag are gonna be a thing of the past and something you really don't see on this hardware. It also supports 4K HDR at 60 FPS, sadly there's no 120 FPS here, with Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos audio also included. Spatial audio is available on supported content when you use the Pixel Buds Pro or paired with them, and hopefully other spatial audio compatible accessories, but Google has only noted the Pixel Buds Pro, at least at this stage. In terms of connectivity, there's Bluetooth 5.1, there's Wi-Fi 802.11ac, 2.4 and 5 GHz bands are supported, and a Thread Radio for direct smart home communication. In fact, the company sees the Google TV streamer as the centre of your smart home that helps connect Matter-compatible accessories. Besides serving as a hub, there's a new Google Home panel in quick settings on this device. Similar to the experience on Android phones and the Pixel tablet, there's a quick access to your favourites with the ability to adjust lights, see camera streams and trigger routines. You also have access to the cameras, lighting and climate pages right up top here as well. The voice remote is mostly the same, but you get another row of buttons and textured back for improved grip. After the D-pad, you have back and home keys side by side. The Google Assistant branded button has been replaced by a generic microphone this time around that has a nub to make it easier to find, while the volume up and down is next to the rocker on the right edge going away. This is joined by a convenient mute button. Here's one of the big kickers though. This new updated remote can be purchased separately for $29.99 and will work with existing Chromecast with Google TV HD and 4K devices. So if you want a new remote but want to stick with the previous versions of streamers, you have that option as well. And because losing or misplacing your remote is a big frustration, I'm sure we've all done it, Google has added a neat Find My Remote button next to the USB-C port on the back of the TV streamer. A short press of this button and you'll hear a chime on the remote to quickly find the controller itself. You can also trigger that sound in the Google Home app, or by asking the Assistant or Gemini to find my remote on other devices in your home or in your vicinity, and it'll ping as well. It'll just locate it or help you locate it a little bit easier rather than having to dig around in your couch or other areas of your home. Shortcuts for YouTube and Netflix are still included here, with the power and a magic star or shortcut button rounding things out. That customizable button can be used to open an application, change inputs, or the Google Home panel. That's the all-important hardware out of the way. In terms of the software, Google TV on this device will now show Gemini overviews in content listings like what's it about, what are people saying, and what to know. Another AI feature is the ability to generate custom screensavers that actually match your home decor. So as you can see, I think this could be a big streaming system update that many have been hoping for, at least touch wood on paper. It's not exactly a true out-and-out powerhouse streaming system, but it is a really important step forward and a step out of Chromecast's shadow. The Google TV streamer costs $99, a $50 increase over the 2020 Chromecast. Pre-orders do begin today and availability is set for September. Here's the kicker. The Chromecast is not hanging around in the lineup for long though. Once it's gone for good. So the future is Google TV streamer, a more expensive and hopefully cleaner overall experience. Luckily though, updates are going to continue for the Chromecast, so if you stick with your existing setup, you're safe in the knowledge that updates are guaranteed. Hopefully we might see a cheaper version of this down the line, but again, no word from Google on this. So that's the TV streamer out of the way, and as we know, Google isn't done yet with hardware, as a brand new Nest Thermostat is coming to launch alongside this. This 4th gen product comes in 3 colours, silver, black and gold. It's another AI powered home heating product which learns from your habits and offers innovative touch controls. The LCD display is now 60% bigger. It's inspired by the Pixel Watch, the dome shape and the design that has been utilised over there. You can do things like customise the screen with time, temperature and outdoor air quality for information at a glance in and around your home. It also comes with a Nest temperature sensor that you can pair with up to 6 of these, 5 you'll have to buy extra, for more accurate averages of your internal temperature in and around your home. It's fully Matter compatible as well, but overall an iterative upgrade over the previous generations. It starts at $279.99 in the US, or $379.99 in Canada, and goes on sale slightly earlier on August 20th. The Nest temperature sensors are priced at $39.99 each. In terms of the actual hardware on board, there's not much really here to dive into. It's another home heating system or HVAC option. So that's a little announcement ahead of made by Google, a brand new streamer and a Nest thermostat for controlling your home heating. We'll have full reviews of this duo in the coming weeks, so stay tuned for that. If you have any questions, drop them below too, as we'll try and answer as many as possible. They'll help us build out those reviews as well, so when we get our mitts on this trio of products, we'll try and answer as many as possible. Thanks for watching, and a special thanks to our channel members on screen now. They're true legends. They help push us forward. It's goodbye from me though, and I will speak to you later.